can feel strong and supported.
Because with the help of my VA care team, I'm reaching new heights.
Learn more at vacareers.va.gov/PSA.
I'm an actor in an ad that was given 12 seconds to remind you that if you're high, just don't drive. Because if you feel different, you drive different. It's illegal to drive high everywhere anyway.
They're ready for a bigger home, but homes in Black and Latino neighborhoods are often appraised at less than fair market value, leaving people stuck in place. If you believe that's happened to you, contact HUD.
You know, an author once said, before you have a dog, you can't quite imagine what living with one might be like. And afterwards, you can't imagine living any other way. They don't know evil, jealousy, or hate. To sit with a dog on a glorious day is like heaven. Where doing nothing isn't boring, it's peaceful. When the right dog finds the right human, it's as if it always was and always will be. They protect each other, love each other, teach each other. More importantly, they never let the other down.
Happy retirement, Dad.
Thank you very much.
So, Dad, what are you gonna do now?
Some couples do back-to-back cruises.
No way. That's too
Passive.
I bet you guys won't last 5 months in the house all alone.
Well, we just miss being around kids.
And we aren't done yet.
Milton Hershey School house parents. What's that? So you want teenagers again?
That's a full house.
Well, you kids turned out all right.
Yeah, and this way we get to give that gift again. A bit longer.
Don't you want to save?
How will you afford to move?
Can we even visit you guys while you're in Hershey?
Oh, you can come visit. And the school will pay for us to relocate.
And we'll save even more money because we won't have to pay for housing, utilities, and meals.
And the school provides everything we need to make a difference in these kids' lives.
We won't be alone. There'll be people like us from all over the country helping care for these students.
You're set on it, aren't you?
Absolutely.
It's a new chapter for you, and the kids who deserve one too. Discover what's next at Milton Hershey School.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on. News 25 is brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law, voted best of Pahrump for 4 years. Give them a call, 775-727-9900. News 25 is also brought to you by Gunny's Air Conditioning and Heating. New, service, and repair. Call Gunny's, 775-727-6800.
Hello and welcome to this edition of News 25. I'm Unette Gentry. Thanks for joining us on Ace Country Radio, and we're streaming at KPVM.TV. We're also on your Roku devices. It is Tuesday, January 7th. And in our top story, a multi-vehicle accident, including 4 vehicles, occurs earlier today on Highway 160.
At approximately 11:20 a.m., a 4-vehicle accident occurred on Highway 160 at Frontage Road. According to Nevada Highway Patrol, the incident began when a white Ford truck exited a driveway near Panda Express and attempted to cross all 4 lanes of traffic. The truck allegedly failed to yield the right-of-way, colliding with a gray 4-door sedan. The impact redirected the truck into a blue Outlander SUV, which was then pushed into a gray Nissan. 4 individuals, including a child, were transported to Desert View Hospital with injuries of unknown severity. As a result of the crash, the number 2 northbound lane on Highway 160 was temporarily closed during the investigation and cleanup. Nevada Highway Patrol continues to investigate the incident and reminds all drivers to exercise caution, look both ways, wear your seatbelt, and ensure that it is safe before entering traffic.
And another crash to tell you about today. This one, the driver takes a field sobriety test and is checked at the medical scene. Rory Russell has more details.
Jason Ernest of Mount West Lawyers. Don't be bullied by insurance companies. Call me, 775-727-9500.
On January 6th, a 2-vehicle accident occurred just after 4 p.m. on Highway 372 west of Highway 160 involving a gray Tesla and a white Mercedes. According to the driver of the Tesla, they were traveling westbound on Highway 372, attempting to make a U-turn to head towards Walgreens after missing the turn. As the Tesla was maneuvering to make the turn, the white Mercedes reportedly darted out from the Walgreens parking lot, heading westbound, and struck the Tesla at its rear passenger side. The impact caused minor damage to both vehicles, and fortunately no injuries were reported by either driver. The Mercedes driver was checked for injuries at the scene and voluntarily completed a field sobriety test, which they passed. In response to the crash, Nevada Highway Patrol, Nye County Sheriff's Office deputies, and Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue quickly arrived on the scene. Authorities closed off the left and middle lanes of Highway 372 to allow emergency responders to work, which also caused brief traffic delays in the area. This investigation is still ongoing, but officials have stated that no serious injuries were sustained by either party who was involved.
Also today, the nation says its final goodbye as we mourn former President Jimmy Carter. His funeral services took place during a private ceremony attended by family, friends, and dignitaries. Carter, who served as the 39th president from 1977 to 1981, was remembered for his decades of public service, both during and after his presidency. The ceremony reflected his legacy of work in diplomacy, human rights, and global health through initiatives like the Carter Center, which he founded in 1982. His funeral was a modest affair, consistent with Carter's personal style, and was again closed to the public. In addition to his political career, Carter was recognized for his post-presidency efforts, including his work as a peace mediator and his long-standing contributions to humanitarian causes. Carter's passing marks the end of an era in American politics, and the service today concluded a week of national mourning and tributes to his life and work. News 25 sends heartfelt condolences to the family, friends, and all those affected by the passing of former President Jimmy Carter. May he forever rest in peace. And incoming President Donald Trump offered remarks this morning from Florida in our pre-inauguration era. Las Vegas News 25 correspondent Maria Centers joins us now from the Strip with highlights from this address.
The nation's past and future Commander-in-Chief Donald J. Trump held a press conference earlier today from Mar-a-Lago just after yesterday's historical, monumental, and official presidential certification by none other than Kamala D. Harris. Let's take a look at the top remarks by the 45th and 47th U.S. President as the majority of American voters await for a safe and secure Trump transition and inauguration and all the days and nights up until then.
We are inheriting a difficult situation from the outgoing administration, and they're trying everything they can to make it more difficult. Inflation is continuing to rage, and interest rates are far too high. And I've been disappointed to see the Biden administration's attempt to block the reforms of the American people and that they voted for. We had a landslide election. We won every swing state. We won the popular vote by millions and millions of people.
Trump launched a lengthy address in which he detailed key concerns left by the outgoing administration.
On January 20th, we'll turn the economy around very quickly because right now when I think of our economy, I think about inflation. That's what we have. We have inflation. I believe at a level that we never had before. There's never been anything like it. And over the next 4 years, the United States is going to take off like a rocket ship. But really, it's already doing it, if you take a look.
This marks President Trump's second briefing since election 2024.
Just last month, SoftBank announced the $200 billion. I think it'll be 200. He said between 100, and I said, how about making it 200? And he sort of said yes, but let's say it's 100, but it might be 200. Since my election, the stock market has set records. The S&P 500 index has broken above 6,000 points for the first time ever, never even close. In a single month, small business optimism soared 41 points. It's not a 41. It went up 41 points.
The president announced his plans for the Gulf of Mexico.
We're going to be changing the name of the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America, which has a beautiful ring that covers a lot of territory. The Gulf of America, what a beautiful name. And it's appropriate.
We have just 13 days to go until January 20th, 2025. Reporting from Clark County and proudly shooting it over the hump to my people in the beautiful desert oasis of Pahrump, I'm Maria Centers for News 25 Las Vegas.
And Nye County celebrates a graduation of new officers. A look at that crop and more when News 25 returns.
Stop! Don't drive to Las Vegas to buy your next vehicle. All the best deals are here at Saida Trudeau. We are your hometown dealer. We've been serving Southern Nevada for over 22 years. When you buy in Las Vegas, you pay higher fees and higher taxes. Plus, your tax dollars stay in Clark County. When you buy here, your tax dollars stay here for our roads and our schools. We are honest, upfront, and support our community. When you come to Saida Trudeau, you will be greeted by our highly trained staff who can answer any questions and help with your concerns. We can serve your needs in sales, automotive repair, auto body repair, RV, and automotive finance. We can help you with all your automotive needs. We carry most makes and models, and always remember, we don't just work here, we live here. This is our community where we raise our families and we care. Come to Saida Trudeau today. We are your original hometown dealer.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Who am I? Wow, is that really me?
Hi, I'm Jonathan Greenhut, the CEO of Plexiderm. All it takes is 10 minutes to reduce the appearance of under eye bags, wrinkles, and crow's feet. The instant results are from naturally based silicates found in shell clay. Once applied, your skin tightens and firms. Take action with our Plexiderm 10-minute challenge. Try it today for only $14.95, plus get free shipping. Call the number on your screen. Let's get you home.
I follow you into the park, through the jungle, through the dark. Girl, I never loved one like you. Boats and waterfalls, alleyways and payphone calls. I've been everywhere with you. That's true. Laugh until we think we're down. Barefoot on the summer night. Never could be sweeter than with you. And in the streets you run free like it's only you and me. If you're something to see. Oh, let me come home. Home is wherever I'm with you. Home, let me come home. Home is wherever I'm with you.
Ace Country.
Rise and shine. Tune in Sunday mornings at 8 for the Classic Country Breakfast with me, Mikey. I'll be playing a whole hour of all the classics. From Willie. On the road again. To Johnny.
I fell into a burning ring of fire.
To Patsy.
Crazy.
To Dolly.
Jolene, Jolene.
All the classic country music to start your Sunday morning. You bring the hash browns, and I'll bring the Hank.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on.
Welcome back to News 25. Well, the Nye County Sheriff's Office holds a graduation ceremony for 4 graduating detention officers.
On January 4th, the Nye County Sheriff's Office proudly celebrated the graduation of Class 02P 2024 from the NCSO Category 3 Academy. The ceremony marked the successful completion of rigorous training by 4 dedicated individuals, who are now ready to serve their community as deputies. Sheriff Joe McGill spoke at the event as the ceremony official.
Welcome to our graduation ceremony. These 4 individuals to my left are embarking on a career that oftentimes is very thankless. They are aware of the situation that they're entering. 3 of the 4 have previous experience in corrections, detention, so they're very aware of what they are up against. We are looking forward to these 4 individuals being part of our team. We're thankful for them being here. Not only do we need people, employees, staff, we need people who are committed to their job. You'll see that these 4 individuals will begin their careers, and with all hopes, they will be here 15, 20, 30 years from now. It's a long time to get your retirement if you decide to stay with it. Maybe 1 or 2 or even all 4 of them will decide in the future that they want to move to patrol. That's fine. If that's their choice, if that's their calling, that's good.
The class of 02P 2024 also nominated a class speaker. Class speaker Joseph Martinez also spoke during the event.
Mr. Logan Ansel, Efren Herrera, Jeremiah Smith. My name is Joseph Andrew Martinez. My friends and family call me Andy. When the ceremony is done, you'll be able to call me Deputy Martinez. The class has brought a lot of varied experience to the table. We have everyone from people that are completely new to corrections and detention, law enforcement, to people that have a length of experience working either in the federal system, state prison systems, and for other facilities. Detention work is not for everyone. I've done detention type work for almost 7 years now, and I know that, and I can say that wholeheartedly. It is not for everyone. But it is an excellent career. It takes a special kind of person to lock themselves in a building with a couple 100 inmates and be there all day with them and be okay with it. But this career is what you make of it. Some people will stay within detention, some people use it as a springboard into other facets of the agency. I hope everyone stays with this department for the duration of their careers, because this is an excellent place to work.
3 of the graduates will soon be assigned to the Nye County Detention Center here in Pahrump, and 1 other will begin their service at the Detention Center in Tonopah. Congratulations, graduates, from everyone here at KPVM News 25 and Ace Country Radio.
Now let's take a closer look at how our Nevada teams are doing out there on the field and the ice. Here's Mikey Ruhan with a closer look in sports.
Time now for your News 25 look at sports and streaming at KPVM.TV and now on your Roku devices. Vegas Golden Knights back in action this evening. They're in San Jose to take on the Sharks. Puck drop, 7:30. The Las Vegas Raiders have fired head coach Antonio Pierce, the team formally announced Tuesday. The Las Vegas Raiders have relieved Antonio Pierce of his duties as head coach, the team said in a statement. We appreciate Antonio's leadership, first as an interim head coach, and this past season as the head coach. Las Vegas defensive coordinator Patrick Graham has received 2 interview requests, one from the Jacksonville Jaguars as head coach, and another from the Cincinnati Bengals, who plan to interview Graham for their open defensive coordinator position. Vegas Thrill Volleyball kick off their 2025 season this Friday from Lee's Family Forum. They take on Grand Rapids Rise. And Pahrump Valley Trojan girls basketball are in action tomorrow. They head to Boulder City. JV starts at 5 p.m., varsity at 6:30 p.m. And that's your look at sports on News 25.
Thanks so much, Mikey. And now News 25 weather reporter Kaylee Bentler is here to discuss why these fierce winds are breezing through the valley, and they're in the forecast for the next few days. Take it away, Kaylee.
Good evening, Pahrump. This is Kaylee Bentler, and if you've stepped outside today, you've probably noticed these strong winds. In terms of miles per hour, they're averaging about 20. In terms of gusts, my goodness, 30 miles per hour, sometimes 35. Judging by the gaggle tumbleweeds, I would say 35 is the wind gusts. I wanted to take this opportunity because I thought it'd be funny, but now I'm regretting it. But I wanted to teach you about why wind happens, and especially in our paradise of Pahrump. High winds happen when air moves from an area of high pressure to low pressure. And the bigger the difference of pressure, the stronger the winds, and the messier your hair. Our valley's terrain also plays a role. The hills and gaps around us can funnel and speed up the wind, making it feel even stronger. So while today's sunny skies look calm, don't be deceived. Hold on to your tiniest loved ones. These gusty conditions are gonna stick around until tomorrow. That wind advisory doesn't let up until 4 p.m. tomorrow, Wednesday. Stay safe out there, Pahrump, and let the wind do the running today.
We are blown away by your stellar weather reporting. See what we did there, Kaylee? Excellent job, and hardly a hair out of place. More when News 25 returns.
If this is your wreck, you need a check. If this is your wreck, you definitely need a check. Hurt in a wreck? Need a check? We're Lerner and Rowe. Make one call, that's all.
Lerner and Rowe is the way to go. Call 877-1500.
Got bills? Need some pay? Then come be a cowboy trucker at Ponderosa Dairies in Amargosa Valley. They're currently seeking experienced CDL drivers to haul hay, grain, and milk while earning up to $2,000 a week. This isn't a job, it's a career. Whether you hit the open road or drive around Nevada's biggest dairy, they offer a great wage, benefits, and 401k retirement package. If you have what it takes to be a good hand, isn't it time you ride for the brand? The beautiful Ponderosa Dairies are currently hiring qualified CDL drivers who have doubles and tankers endorsements, as well as the ability to drive a standard transmission. If this is you, call Ed now, 702-682-3339. Once again, 702-682-3339. Send an email with your information to ap@ponderosadairy.com. Join the family at Ponderosa Dairy.
Change can be scary, as if your life's been turned upside down. But it comes with growth and a sense of freedom, much like the openness of the American road. We always arrive where we are meant to be, riding on the shoulders of those before us and preserving the core values that led us on our journey. Join Touchstone Energy Cooperatives in celebrating the power of human connections.
I was in a wreck. I need a check. Get Lerner and Rowe.
Get your check. Get Lerner and Rowe. I was in a wreck. I need a check.
Get Lerner and Rowe.
Get smart. Get Lerner and Rowe.
Lerner and Rowe is the way to go. Call 877-1500.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on. News 25 is brought to you by Mountain West Lawyers, Injury Attorneys, 727-9500.
Welcome back. Well, Valley Electric Association and Valley Communications are excited to share an update on the current fiber to the home project. Here's more from VEA.
This segment of News 25 is brought to you by Valley Electric and its family of companies focused on serving our members. We're better together.
Hey there, neighbors! Exciting news for our community's internet future.
The Valley Communications Association's Fiber to the Home project is making great strides. Here's an update on the construction. Crews are kicking off things at the Pahrump Substation Feeder 6 area, and new fiber installs have started this week. This means faster, more reliable internet is getting closer to your doorstep. Not sure what substation or feeder you're in? The substation and feeder are on top of your VEA electric bill. Here's what you can expect. If you live near Pahrump Substation, keep an eye out for a call from Sunrise Telecom, a contractor working with Valley Communications. They'll be reaching out soon to schedule a fiber drop for your home. A fiber drop brings the fiber optic cable right to your property, paving the way for final installation. Valley Electric will be calling to schedule the final installation inside your home. Be on the lookout for these important calls. Stay in the loop. Want to see the progress unfold? Head over to valleycom.com and click on the Fiber to the Home Project tab. You'll find a handy map that tracks the project's development there. Get ready for a brighter broadband future. This fiber network promises a significant upgrade in internet speed and reliability. We're thrilled to bring this next generation technology to Pahrump, so stay tuned for further updates and get ready to experience the web like never before.
News 25 WeatherCam is brought to you by Lerner & Rowe Injury Attorney's Office in Pahrump. In a wreck, need a check? Call 702-877-1500.
And we are taking a look through our Lerner & Rowe weather cam at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. And these winds are whipping through Nye County and throughout Clark County. We'll take a closer look at weather throughout the valley after this break.
We love you, Pahrump. Thank you for making the Auto Plaza #1 in Nye County. We are incredibly grateful for your support and proud to be serving our community now for 20 years. Whether you're looking to replace or service your vehicle, consider this. We offer dozens of new GM models in cars, trucks, and SUVs, plus hundreds of the highest quality pre-owned vehicles for sale in Southern Nevada. Our all-star service team is here to keep your vehicle running in tip-top shape. The factory-trained and ASE certified technicians here can work on most makes and models, and we carry the latest in diagnostic and preventative maintenance tools to get the job done. Visit PahrumpCars.com to check out our current selection of vehicles, schedule a service appointment, or even order factory accessories for your ride. Don't forget to stop by the Auto Plaza and get a free alignment check before you hit the open road, or visit PahrumpCars.com.
Hi, I'm attorney Jonathan Nelson of J.K. Nelson Law. If you're hearing this, it means you're probably not dead, which is great. Call our office today to schedule an appointment for your will or your trust so that your family can be taken care of when you pass away. On the other hand, if you've recently lost a loved one, now it's time to talk and go over how to administer their estate. In either case, give us a call today, 775-727-9900. Let us show you why we've been recognized by Best of Las Vegas and voted Best Attorney for Pahrump for the last 4 years. Call today, 775-727-9900.
America is great and Pahrump is awesome. We have room for our furry friends, and when it's time to care for them, we have the best feed store, Shadow Mountain Feed. Who did Siegfried and Roy call on when their dolphin quit eating? Shadow Mountain Feed. They developed a nutrition solution right in their store. From elephants to dogs and everything in between, they have what you need to feed, grow, and show your animals. They have everything except bread. Don't go there for bread. Shadow Mountain Feed, your one-stop care center for your best friends. At 2371 West Bella Vista, call 775-727-5527.
News 25 Weather is brought to you by Desert View Hospital. We're here when you need us, providing compassionate and friendly care to our neighbors since 2006. DesertViewHospital.com.
Good evening, Nevada. I'm Kaylee Bentler in the News 25 Weather Studios. Let's check out our regional weather. Up in Fernley and Fallon, we got 45 degrees, weather twins, 43 for Carson City, 38 in Tonopah, 40 in Goldfield, 52 Beatty, 59 Amargosa, 58 Las Vegas, and 71 in Death Valley. But over in our paradise of Pahrump, we're seeing clear skies at 52 degrees. We hit a high of 56. Winds, my goodness, northeast 33 miles per hour. Humidity at 21% and the sun rose at 6:55. However, it has already gone away at 4:45 p.m. Expect humidity at 28%. Those winds keeping up north-northeast 30 miles per hour with a low of 40, and the skies are clear. Let's check out the rest of our week. Tomorrow, those gusty conditions are keeping up at 59 degrees with scattered clouds. That wind advisory stays in effect until 4 p.m. tomorrow. And then we got sunshine for the rest of our week, sticking around the lower 60s and upper 50s. But watch out for Saturday, where we got some more windy conditions rolling in. And that is your look at the weather. Back to the desk. Here's Unette.
Thanks so much, Kaylee. And be careful out there with those high winds. There are lots of tumbleweed in the road, and watch out for other conditions that are exacerbated by those high winds. Well, that does it for this edition of News 25. I'm Unette Gentry, and from all of us here at KPVM and Ace Country Radio, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you on the air next newscast. Good night.
Lift your voice.